there was an attempt by Thaksin to form a government in exile. I'm just curious, could you walk us through when he was planning to do so and when this call came from Thailand to ask him not to, and who gave this call?
Well, I went to jail one time, and I would try to refrain myself from doing the same thing again. Well, what I could say here is that it was not him who came up with the idea of a government in exile. It's from some of us, me included. And we informally approached certain countries, I don't want to name countries, but not less than 10 countries on that same night, whether or not they would endorse our government in exile, and they said they would. In other words, if he would have gone ahead with that government in exile, I think he would have succeeded. But that's an if clause. That's an if, what do you call it? If situation. Who made that call? I'm sorry, I couldn't reveal right now. But I'll be...
Would his name begin with P?
Well, it is very much in style, actually. Well, that call changed he was considering it at the time. That was the time before he issued that emergency decree on MCOT TV and Channel 9 at the time, if you remember, about 9:20 p.m. That was shortly before that. I was in Bangkok because we kind of knew that something could happen, but he had to go anyway. So he flew from New York to London. And it would be harder to form a government inside in London as opposed to the United Nations, you see. So I realized that he put an end to the idea, but it did not come from him. That's all I could answer.
Peter.
Peter Jansen, DPA.